Class, today we're going to be doing some questions on, I'm going to be asking students questions. It's like you're a focus group and you're going to be answering some questions on what you want teachers to know in the classroom, or what you want them to go to train for so they can do a better job in the classroom. The first question, guys, is what do teachers need to learn to help you better? So, like for example, me, what do I need to do for next year to go get trained to so I can do better in the classroom? What can I do as a teacher? But I'm talking about teachers in general. Who wants to answer the question one? Bien, Esmeralda.
Learn all the different type of teaching methods. For like the visual learners, the reading and writing learners, and the auditory learners.
Very good. Somebody else? Question one. Remember, I need several answers on the question. Yes, sir.
Give more examples, from different ways to teach how a scenario would turn out.
Okay, very good. Somebody else? Everybody?
Be more compassionate about their work.
Very good. Okay. Somebody else? Oh, in class, and of course, question one, everybody can give their opinion for, since there are already some students answered, everybody can give their opinion for question one. I need at least an answer from everybody to answer question one. Remember, it's your opinion. It's not like, oh, this one's right, this one's wrong. What do you think should happen? What do teachers need to learn to help you better? What do you want Senor Garcia to do for next year? Oh, guys, you can also talk about like, technology, what do you want to see in the classroom or group, things like that, instead of lectures. So,
That we work better in group projects. There's some of us work better in group projects.
group projects. Now, do you think that's a good idea, group projects? For example, if, let's say you're in a group, but you're the one that does most of the work in the group?
No.
Just kick the rest out.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Or
Very
the,
good.
or the teacher can like give you a paper like for each person and tell you what they did in the group.
Very good. Okay. Very good, guys. Let's go to question two. The first one was, what do you want us to do, get trained for, so we can do better in the classroom? The second one is, what do you want teachers to do in the classroom? You already answered some of those, but a little bit more specifics.
To be more hands-on with like more creative activities instead of just having like worksheets and book work.
Book work, yeah. Do you get a lot of that in other classes?
Yes.
And do you get a lot of lectures?
Yes.
Now, for example, in my case, I'm thinking, well, for next year, because I'm always learning something new. We're supposed to be guiding you only and leaving you alone. Like, for example, what Esmeralda said about working in groups or projects. And the teachers are supposed to be just guides. I just give you the instructions and you do the work yourselves, like Google Classroom survey. So, just like what Fabian answered, what else can be done in the classroom? Right, we can talk about technology. Remember, we're at 21st Century Technology School District. What else can we do in the classroom?
Like more assignments on the phone. Or
More assignments on the phone, yes, and
maybe
smart
go to the
devices.
library and work on the computers.
Okay. Yes, that's a good idea, to go to the labs. But of course, for the core courses, they have preference to use the computer labs. For example, that's why the language classes, really, we don't go over there because we'll get Coach Rod that goes to the labs, and then he comes back and, oh no, Coach Rod, no, we have the English class here. Oh, okay, everybody, let's go. Right? So yeah, that's a good idea, Christian, about the labs. What else, what else? What else can be done in the classroom? Remember, these are things that I'm gonna talk to Ms. Morales about. So maybe we can do like a workshop on the teachers, what we can do for next year. Like some of you already gave me the opinions on the lectures and stopped doing that. Can we do something different besides, I know some of you are visual, some of you are tactile, hands-on, some of you are auditory, like I need to listen more, like for example, what Kristen was saying about, you know, the smart devices. What else can we do, technology-wise, if you want?
Instead of like lecturing and like just talking, like teachers can like make a PowerPoint with
Is there something different besides a PowerPoint now that you can do? I know that's an old-fashioned technology.
You get creative with it. And it's not that much boring as just talking in front of the whole class.
Mhm.
So the students don't fall asleep and they're paying attention and they're learning.
That's very good. Somebody else? Yeah, okay, okay guys, let's go to, number 3. This is where I'm talking about the different ways that students learn in class. The tactile, the auditory, the visual. How can a teacher help you learn better? Yes.
Well, say you're visual, the way you could teach someone to learn better is if you're making a PowerPoint or something that catches their eye so they'll remember it. If it's auditory, you have to explain it more detailed for them to understand what they're learning. Because usually if they're auditory and the teacher isn't really explaining, it's really hard to like remember what it was. If you're more tactile, which is hands-on, the teacher should be able to show you what you need to do, like in steps.
For example, like when you do those little, I know some of you do those little construction projects where you flip and you say the answers on the bottom and then you flip the page and then it has a word there. Let's say, for example, a noun that you're learning. Yeah, that's a good idea. Somebody else?
I would rather have a more enthusiastic teacher.
In what way? Enthusiastic in
And
what way?
he said how teachers explain
Mhm.
how they have to go more into detail.
Okay.
Well,
Let's say, for example, you. Like, I would like to.
instead of having a teacher that would talk like this all day long, I would rather have a teacher who puts more emotion into their
Of course. Instead of being so monotonous and you're just gonna pledge allegiance to the flag. Yeah, that's good. Somebody else? Young lady.
I would like a teacher that can simplify the complicated aspects of the course and make it fun to learn. Because if it's simplified and it's fun, then you'll remember it more, and even though you might cut some things off of the full version,
Yes.
you're still gonna get it through your head.
Yeah,
It's
that's right.
gonna stick.
Somebody else? You see, guys, you're getting into the hang of, oh, this is how I'm supposed to answer, not just short answers, but very good. Remember, this is your opinion, guys, what you feel, what you want teachers to do in the classroom. Yes, young lady.
Well, I feel like when after a teacher's like done talking like about what what we're supposed to do and like for some kids that and like the teachers ask like what does everybody get it and everybody's like yeah and like some like kids that are shy or like they don't want to like say it out loud that they don't get it. Like I think like every teacher should like go around like the classroom and like tell them to do one problem with them so they can be like do you get it?
Oh,
And
yeah.
have the kid do it on its own and like you know that they know it.
I do understand this because I know, especially that I've done observations, and even myself, that I'm explaining something and I'm thinking, oh, because I know it, I'm thinking the students know it,
Yeah.
just by me telling you guys, this is the compound tenses. But you have to see it, actually, like some of your visuals and, you know, for example, what you do with the assignments, that it's hard. And some teachers, well, I'm gonna teach this, and if she got it, she got it. If she didn't get it, then she didn't get it. So, okay.